always weird. Where do you put your hands? Welcome to West University Library. We are a Harris County Public Library. Here today we have Commissioner Ellis and Director Melton here to talk about Banned Books Week. So I'll let them take it away.
Thank you, John. Librarians are such wonderful people. I want to make sure I gave him his moment to welcome us here. I want to thank you all for coming. I want to take a moment to thank the Harris County Public Library and librarians everywhere, including John, of course, who opened the world of books up to the public. A July New York Times article noted that as efforts to ban books have gained additional traction, librarians have come under intense scrutiny and even personal attacks in some instances. Many are leaving the profession due to this burdensome pressure. In the greater Houston area, 67 books were banned in our school systems last year. And we put up here some of the books that are banned. I might point out one of my favorite books that happens to have been banned is The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. And I haven't read it in a good while, but I've been told that I can renew my library card and come check it out instead of reading it online. And it's even better sometimes when I get them on audiobooks. Our largest school district here in Houston, HISD, has turned libraries in over 50 schools into, quote, discipline centers, which led to displacement of countless librarians. We need to do as much as we can to protect and promote libraries and librarians as learning centers for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Suzette Baker was fired from her job as a head librarian at the Kingsland branch in Llano County, Texas, after she repeatedly refused to remove books as county officials had demanded, according to a lawsuit that she filed. Residents filed suit this spring against county officials, saying they violated the First Amendment by censoring books. Across the nation, especially in Texas and in Florida, there is a war on truth raging. And the front lines are our public schools and our public libraries. Governor Abbott and other state leaders are dead set on censoring, silencing, and suppressing Americans' ability to fully be informed about our own country and lived experiences of our fellow citizens. In Harris County, we support librarians, and we support libraries, and we support the right to read. We will not allow people to whitewash or brainwash people about our history to fit their particular political narrative. And I say that for people who have a different narrative from me and the same narrative that I may have. All of them are welcome. That's the joy of reading. And in the budget that we just approved a couple of weeks ago, the library will have resources to continue to expand the catalog to reflect our diverse community. I'm so proud that the Harris County library system is a source for banned books. Over 600 of the 800 books that have been banned somewhere that we know about are available to Harris County residents. Some of the banned books that are available at the libraries are, as I mentioned, The Bluest Eye, Mouse, All Boys Aren't Blue, and Separate is Never Equal. I want to now invite Director Melton to discuss the Harris County Public Libraries and anything he wants to say about librarians, and in particular, our designation making Harris County Public Libraries a sanctuary for banned books. Director Melton.
Edward Melton, Library Director for Harris County Public Library. I want to thank Commissioners Court for their support in designating Harris County Public Library as a book sanctuary. This allows us to provide the freedoms for people to read uncensored. It also allows for intellectual freedom. It allows for people to share ideas. With a community that's so diverse as Harris County, it really is important for us to make sure that we have those rights and liberties to be able to read what we want to in terms of the residents. And so here at Harris County, we want to ensure that right, that people do have a choice to experience a diverse collection. And with books, sometimes it's a reflection in order for us to see ourselves in the books that we read, and also sometimes it's a window for us to see other perspectives or other point of views in terms of how people perceive the world. And we want to be a county that is free to share ideas, share experiences, and to allow people to choose what they can and cannot read. And even for parents, we want them to exercise that same freedom in terms of what their children are exposed to in terms of reading materials. We don't want to censor, but we want parents to take that responsibility in ensuring that their children are reading the materials that they feel that are appropriate. And with that being said, a lot of books in themselves serve as a sanctuary to people because they have those experiences that they may not be able to share in terms of being whatever they are. And so with that, we want people to be able to read books that reflect themselves and be able to understand that Harris County is going to be a place that is welcoming and supportive of people being able to read and have and exercise that freedom to read. Thank you.
I did not think to have someone put it in Spanish. If I let you do my comments, is that all right? Would that make you nervous if you just read my comments in Spanish? Come on, that's all right. I'll hold your camera. I don't know how I didn't think. Maybe instead of riding that bicycle 17 to 20 miles this morning, I should have walked over here. Look at, I'm nervous. It's all right. You can just do your version, your translation of what I said. And I just saw the Telemundo or Univision. Which one is it? I can't believe I didn't do that. And I was on my bicycle thinking about diversity, equity, and inclusion. Whatever. Or something close to it.
Okay, just
In Spanish, of course. I took French.
Commissioner, put me on the spot here.
You
Quiere-
do well, and I know it.
Bueno, gracias. Bueno, comisionado quiere dar las gracias a la librería. I just feel
That's all right.
so
Just put it in your
nervous.
words. You'll be all right. If I hadn't sipped my coffee, I'd give you a sip.
I can't. I swear. I apologize. I can't.
You-
You can do it, please. Yeah.
She's,
I just don't know how to translate a few
just talk
words.
about how you against banning books and why. That's my question.
Ok, bueno, estoy un poco nerviosa, pero lo intentaré. El comisionado habla sobre algunos libros que han sido bloqueados y quiere darles ese acceso para que las personas tengan la posibilidad de poder venir a las librerías y poder leerlos y que no se les dé ese... Sí, bloquearlos, eso es justamente lo que está hablando. Habla sobre que tiene más de 50 escuelas con ciertas disciplinas y que, bueno, las 50 escuelas son las que tienen las librerías y entonces dar la invitación para que puedan venir y leer todos estos libros. Prácticamente eso sería todo. Y, bueno, proteger justamente la diversidad, darle la oportunidad a todos los leyentes. ¿Qué más? That's it.
She did well? See? You did very well. Thank you. Thank you. We'll open it up to questions. We know which part will be the lead on the news, at least on one station. She did very well.
A couple questions for Director Melton.
Yes.
The titles for the 600 out of the 800 or so banned books that Commissioner Ellis mentioned, do you have the same number as before? Have you stocked up on those titles in anticipation of them being removed from libraries or some of the ones that have already been removed from libraries?
We really haven't stocked up on them. We just pretty much follow our same selection process in terms of how we purchase materials, and so it's just part of our regular collections, a lot of these titles. And so they've been part of our collection, and they're going to continue to be part of our collection.
And one follow-up, have you heard any feedback from the public, positive or negative, about these titles?
So we do have a process in place where people can ask for a book to be reviewed in terms of being taken off the shelves, but we haven't ran into any situation where we were really felt like the material should be removed from our collection. So people can challenge titles, but under normal circumstances, it has to be something very inaccurate or not true that we would remove a title. But just because someone complains because of the diversity of the content, we wouldn't remove that title.
Commissioner Ellis, I know a different topic. I know you put out a statement this morning, but I wonder if you want to say anything about Judge Hidalgo's return today?
I'm very pleased that she's doing well. I did visit with her over the weekend, and she is done a remarkable job. I did tell her I think she will open the door for a lot of people who are interested in getting treatment, but never quite had the courage to tell their families or their loved ones, in particular their employer, that they thought they needed a break. So she was in good spirits. We had dinner and watched a great movie, and I'm just glad she's back. I did talk to her a couple of times over the last couple of weeks, but we had a good visit, and before the day is over, I plan on rolling by the office. I did send her a text last night saying, "You got this." But I'm just so proud of her, and I'm so proud of the way all of us in county government embraced her and went about doing the county's business in our absence. But she's back, and I can't see what the next chapter of Lena Hidalgo's life has in store.
And you said back in the office, so she is fully 100% back to the old schedule and routine now.
She has been. I suspect more than she should have been. I read the comment in the paper, and from my experience, I have been told you re-immerse yourself slowly. But today, first day back full time. She's in office. Okay. Any others? Okay. Thank you all for coming. Get a book. The only other thing we didn't think of was some kids up here, by the way.